Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're diving into a creepy story from the attic, a puppet theater that harbors a dark secret. Have you ever rummaged through your attic and stumbled upon something unexpected? Something that sends shivers down your spine and makes you question reality? Well, that's exactly what happened to the man in this story. Wooden inlays, a gift from my father. I pocketed the knife and continued my search, hoping for clues about my mother's disappearance. The room offered no further insights, so I hesitantly approached the attic door. The memory of the puppet theater resurfaced. With a shiver of both nostalgia and dread, I pulled the attic cord. The stairs creaked as they unfolded, revealing the dark abyss above. I took a deep breath and climbed, my flashlight barely cutting through the thick shadows. The attic was as I remembered, cluttered and dust-covered. But the puppet theater was nowhere in sight. I felt a mixture of relief and disappointment. I ventured deeper, moving past old boxes and forgotten relics, hoping to find something that could explain the mystery. Suddenly, my flashlight beam landed on it. The same pink and gold puppet theater, hidden behind a stack of boxes. It looked older, more decrepit, but undeniably the same. I swallowed hard, debating whether to approach it or turn back. Curiosity won. I stepped closer, feeling the same eeriness as before. The accordion music started again, faint at first, then louder. I felt a chill run down my spine, but I couldn't pull away. I stood in front of the stage, waiting for something to happen. The curtains opened slowly, revealing a new scene. Instead of paper trees, there was a miniature living room, eerily similar to the one in my house. I saw a puppet version of myself, sitting alone on a couch. The accordion played a mournful tune. Then another puppet appeared. It was my mother. She moved with jerky, unsettling motions, as if manipulated by an unseen hand. The puppet me looked up at her, but she seemed oblivious. The performance was unsettling, yet I couldn't look away. The accordion's melody grew dissonant, and the puppet mother started to unravel, her strings snapping one by one. I watched in horror as she collapsed into a heap of fabric and wood. The puppet me continued to sit, staring into space. I felt tears welling up as the scene ended. The curtains closed, and the music stopped abruptly. I stood there, numb, trying to process what I just witnessed. Was it a twisted reflection of reality, or simply a dark figment of my imagination? Determined to uncover more, I reached for the theater, hoping to find some hidden mechanism or clue. As I touched it, a compartment in the back opened, revealing a small, dusty book. My heart raced as I picked it up and flipped through the pages. The book was a journal, filled with my mother's handwriting. It detailed her descent into paranoia, her fear of some unseen force that haunted our family. She mentioned the puppet theater, claiming it showed her visions of the future, always ending in tragedy. Her last entry was the most chilling. She wrote about a dream where she saw herself disappearing, leaving me alone. She believed the theater was a portal to some malevolent realm, and she had to escape before it consumed her entirely. I clutched the journal, feeling a mixture of sadness and fear. My mother's words echoed in my mind, and I couldn't shake the feeling that the theater held some dark power. I needed to understand, to find a way to break its hold on our family. I decided to take the journal and leave the attic. As I descended the stairs, the house felt even more oppressive. Every creak and shadow seemed alive, watching me. I hurried back to my grandmother's house, clutching the journal like a lifeline. Back in my room, I pored over the journal, reading every entry multiple times. My mother's fear was palpable, but so was her love for me. She had tried to protect me in her own way, even if it meant leaving. I felt a renewed sense of determination. I needed to confront the puppet theater once more, to understand its power and find a way to free my family from its grip. With the journal as my guide, I planned my return to the attic, hoping to uncover the truth and finally put my mother's fears to rest. The next evening, I gathered my courage and returned to the house. The journey felt shorter, my resolve stronger. I entered the house, flashlight in hand, and made my way to the attic once more. The air felt thicker, more oppressive, but I pushed on. The puppet theater stood waiting, as if anticipating my return. I opened the journal and began reading aloud, hoping my mother's words could offer some protection. The accordion music started again, this time more menacing, but I continued reading. The curtains opened, revealing a new scene. It was a dark forest with twisted trees and lurking shadows. A puppet version of myself appeared, looking lost and scared. I felt a pang of empathy, but I knew I had to stay strong. As the scene played out, I noticed something new, a hidden door at the back of the stage. The puppet me approached it, and I felt an overwhelming urge to follow. I reached out, touching the stage, and felt a strange sensation, as if I was being pulled in. Before I knew it, I was inside the puppet theater, standing in the dark forest. The accordion music surrounded me, and I saw the puppet version of myself nearby. I realized I was a part of the performance now, and I had to find the hidden door. I moved through the forest, the trees seeming to close in around me. The shadows felt alive, watching my every move. I reached the hidden door and pushed it open, revealing a blinding light. I stepped through, feeling a sense of resolution. But before we get to the ending, I want to hear your theories. What do you think is going on with the puppet theater? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel for more creepy stories. Thanks for joining me on this exploration of the attic puppet theater. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and hit that notification bell to stay spooky.